Well, thank you for joining us tonight. We're going to talk about the Heart of Life Center internship. But before we get into the heart of that, I want to hit on a couple things because the internship program at a church it's different than any typical corporate internship, right? Because corporate internships are focused on task and developing skills. A church internship like ours is more focused on developing character and cultivating creativity within a safe community. And so I wanted to hit a little bit on the history of the internship program. So 6 years ago, there were a group of students within Life Center that were on fire for Jesus. Loved him, were student leaders within the church and had devotional groups at their schools, were leading people to Jesus, loved all that stuff. And so the youth pastor at that time wanted to continue to develop these student leaders and really wanted to pour his heart into them and develop them as individuals. And so from then, that's how the internship program that we're a part of now developed, is from that idea of very mindset focus on the individual and wanting to develop who they were as a child of God, who they are as someone that God has great plans in the future for, very individualistic. And that's what we still do today. And the heart of it is based upon the heart of this place, the heart of Life Center, and overall the heart of Dean Curry, which is this idea of being about Jesus. That we're not about lifting up this flag of a denomination. We're not about lifting up this flag of a church brand. It's not about cool worship and flashing lights and parties and all this stuff. It's not about any of that. It's all about Jesus. That's our heart. It's Jesus, Jesus, Jesus over everything, right? And so we say that we're all about Jesus and we're all about you, because we are focused on Jesus, but while being focused on Jesus, we have to develop the individual. We have to develop that character, that creativity, right? And so we're focused on you guys. And when you're in a community where people are focused on you and developing your gifts and the calling God has on your life, a lot of times it's not easy, right? Jesus said, while we're on this earth, we're going to experience trials, but have faith, I've overcome all of that, right? And so when you're in a community where it's focused on you and being about you and everything that God has for you, sometimes it can be tough, right? Throughout the internship, you go through a purification process, right? Because we live in such a culture, in a world where we're obsessed with ourselves, right? Where we have a lot of pride, where we want things now, right? It's kind of that microwave idea where it's instant, I want it now. And then I have this dream and I want that now. And I want to accomplish this and get this career and I want that now. Or I want a family now, I want to get married now. All these things that we just want at an instant, right? But within this program, we go through that process of getting rid of self and really focusing on Jesus, the purification process. And it's difficult at times, right? It's not the best sales pitch for a program join the Life Center internship. It's tough. Great, I'm not doing it. No, because we're not selling gadgets. We're not selling a great education, although you do get a great education, right? We're selling Jesus, and following Jesus can be tough at times. But the greatest leaders, the greatest revolutionaries, the greatest world changers went through that purification process, went through trials, right? Winston Churchill, for example, Prime Minister of the UK, was a prisoner of war and escaped and ran miles to escape, and then eventually became the Prime Minister. MLK Jr., right? Nelson Mandela. All these people, all these revolutionaries, Albert Einstein, had to go through a tough process in their life to make a difference, to achieve the impact they wanted to create, right? Or they wanted to make. And so within the internship program, it's the exact same thing. That's we believe God has a calling on each and every one of your guys' lives, and we know there's greatness in you, and we want to help develop that, and we're honored to be a part of that process, but we know that being part of that process, we have a responsibility to you to help take you through that purification process, help take you through the fire, right? Over 50 years ago, our church burned down here, right? And we have a little burnt, twisted cross. I was telling a couple of our interns that earlier this week. And the people who helped rebuild the church gave everything. Sold their houses, sold everything they had to build something for Jesus. And that's what it's about going through that fire. It's like you got to get rid of everything. Get rid of all of yourself in order to get everything God has for you.
That's good.
That's what it's about. But the thing is, like, we won't give up on you. We say that to our current interns right now. We won't give up on you, only you can give up on you, right? So through that purification process and through that trial by fire, it's difficult, and we're weeding out a lot of self-obsession and a lot of insecurity and a lot of identity issues, but we're right there with you. We're right by your side, right? Because it's about Jesus, and we model ourselves after Jesus. And Jesus says, he'll never leave you, he'll never forsake you. And so that's what we believe, that we won't give up on you. No matter what you're going through, no matter what you come into this program with, like, we will walk you through it. It might be hard, and there might be a lot of tears, and there might be a lot of frustration, and you might not know what the next day looks like, but we're gonna be there right with you, because it's about Jesus and it's about you.